Motijoko. So that last time.
I've always been told my English was quite clear. I don't need to explain further. There would be a breakdown of law and order. That's what they're begging for. I just wanted everybody to know that I'm not too old to shy away such responsibility if it comes. That's all. How can you take a people like the Ndibo and try and to impose on them a leadership? It's not possible. It was possible before, but after Biafra, no. Everybody knows that. That's what I really meant. Am I clearer now?
Very, very, very clear.
Thank you.
Yes.
Nigeria has always had a leader, and the problem is how relatively good is the leader. What leaderless? Oh no, Nigeria has always had a leader. Am I part of the leadership of Nigeria? I thought that door was closed, and I was caught on the other side. So I don't count when it comes to that. And that is one of the problems that Nigeria has.
Was that why you didn't sign that petition?
No, I didn't sign. Okay. It wasn't necessary. But let's get this quite straight. The president is supposed to be sick. If that is so, I wish him quick recovery. If it is not so, I wish him out of the chair. Have I made myself clear now?
You're very clear. I mean, if he's sick to the point that he can no longer continue, what would you expect of him to do? And that's why I'm asking you why you didn't sign this
Yes,
petition.
I would want him to say so, to admit it and say so.
Are you going to run for office again?
Oh, forgive me.
Yes.
Wait and see. Okay? Wait and see.
Thank you.
I am a young man.
That is fine.
Wait and see.
Things are heating again in the southeast. And one big reason is the court case of Nnamdi Kanu. The Federal High Court has already fixed November 20th, 2025 for the judgment in his terrorism trial. That date is now a countdown. Anytime a court names a final day like that, tension rises. People watch closely, and every small update becomes big talk. If you are watching right now, hit the like button and subscribe, because this story no day slow down at all, and you need every update clean and clear. Kanu's legal journey started long before now. Arrested in 2021, brought back to Nigeria, and since then, the case has gone through back and forth motions, arguments, and many delays. Recently, the judge said the time for entering defense has passed, so the court will move ahead. This is why everybody's eyes are on that judgment date. Viewers, tell me in the comments, do you think the judgment will cool things down or make the struggle tougher? I want to hear your thoughts. And remember to like this video so YouTube will show it to more people. Now let's connect it to the headline. When people say, like Ojukwu, like Kanu, they are comparing the old Biafra movement of the 1960s and the modern day agitation. Ojukwu's time was full of conflict, war, and heavy suffering. Biafra existed from 1967 to 1970, and the humanitarian cost was huge. Ojukwu later got amnesty and returned to Nigeria, which shows that even the hardest fights can still move toward dialogue. My people, tell me, do you think today's leaders can learn from yesterday's mistakes? Drop that answer, and please subscribe so you don't miss the next gist. Today, the struggle looks different. It is no longer a traditional battlefield. Everything happens in courtrooms, newsrooms, and online. Social media carries the message far and fast. Diaspora supporters speak loud. Politicians watch the trend. Human rights groups release statements. And normal people on the street just want peace, electricity, movement, and chance to work without fear. If you hear me well, tap the like button and share your thoughts. What do you think will bring more peace, dialogue, or stronger enforcement? On ground level, the Southeast has been facing security incidents, business slowdowns, and fear of movement. Markets sometimes open halfway. Schools adjust their schedules. Transport people lose daily income. This is why people say the struggle is getting tougher. Not just because of the case, but because ordinary life is affected. When fear rises, money drops. When money drops, people feel frustrated. When frustration grows, tension rises again. It is a cycle. My people, ask yourself, what is the real solution? And tell me in the comments. Also, if you have not subscribed, Abigdu, am now, so you stay updated. Let's talk about history, again, but in a simple way. The old Biafra war ended more than 50 years ago, but the memory never ended. Families still tell stories. Some talk about pain, some talk about pride, some talk about losses, and some talk about identity. So when today's agitation comes up, it hits old wounds and old emotions. That is why the matter is always sensitive. It is not just politics. It is history sitting inside present day. Drop a comment if you think better education about the history can help reduce tension. Now back to Kanu's matter. With the court setting November 20th, 2025, we are heading into a legal turning point. The outcome will shape conversation in the Southeast for a long time. People will react based on how fair they feel the judgment is. Security agencies will adjust their plans around that time. Community leaders will try to calm people, and the online space will be hot. My people, what do you think people should focus on before that date? Talk to me in the comments and tap like so more people can join this discussion. Another thing making the struggle tougher is misinformation. A small rumor can cause big fear. One wrong voice note can lock down a whole town. That is why people must use reliable news and avoid panic messages. If you agree, say fake news causes big trouble, type true in the comments and subscribe, because here you get clean news without confusion. Let's add small gist to keep you thinking. When Ojukwu came back years after the war, he joined politics and even ran for president. That shows that even after conflict, there can still be political reintegration. It shows that people can still sit at the table, talk, and try to repair things. If in today's world, leaders push dialogue more, maybe fear will drop and progress will show. What do you think? Should leaders talk more or take a harder stance? Drop your answer and hit that like button for more gists like this. As we watch the situation, 4 things matter. Court updates. Only the court can give final truth on the case. Security advisories to help people move safely. Economic signals. If markets open normal, tension is going down. Community reactions. Voice of elders, youths, and civil groups. These signs tell you what direction things are moving. If you want me to break down each of these signs in another video, tell me yes in the comments and subscribe right now. Before I go further, let me engage you again. What do you think will help young people in the Southeast the most? More jobs, more security, or more dialogue? Comment your choice below. And remember, your like on this video helps more people see this gist. The headline, "Like Ojukwu, like Kanu," is not only comparing two men, it is comparing two periods in Nigerian history. Each period has its own challenges, but one thing is clear: peace is always better than fear, and constructive dialogue is always better than violence. The coming judgment will be a big moment, and as the day approaches, updates will come fast. If you want me to keep you updated step by step, please like this video now and subscribe so you don't miss any part.